Welcome. In this video we're going to do an unboxing of the Deadpool Hero Pack for Marvel Champions, a card game. So down at the table, I know I'm a little late getting this one out, but this is Deadpool, designed by Deadpool and some other guy. So this is a little bit bigger pack than most of them. This is a 78 card Hero Pack. Includes one complete pre-built Deadpool deck featuring the new Pool Aspect. 47 Pool Aspect cards for turning any hero into a Pool hero. And an encounter set featuring the evil Deadpool. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. Knock that out. So one other new thing we've got here is we've got two sheets. We've got one we can spot some differences on. So just flip that over. Looks like we've got more birds on the other one. He's got something down there. I'm sure you can find some more real quick. And then we have our instructions, and we can find out Tony Fanchi is that other guy that Deadpool helped design this with. So in this hero pack, Deadpool is a rock star who solves more problems than anyone. He's incredibly funny, and with his witty banter and clever repartee, he is deadly with guns and swords and an expert in martial arts. He's aware that he is a comic book character, which makes him the smartest ever. He can also regenerate injuries like a boss, making him impossible to keep down. So we've got piercing and team up T-words, which are things we've seen before. Let's see, FAQ, do acceleration tokens count as acceleration icons and vice versa? No, the two perform a similar function, but they are not equivalent. Does it mean to search your collection when using an ability? Armed to the teeth allows you to search through all of your Marvel Champions cards outside the current game and then get one. And of course he comes with the Pool Aspect. Let's see, the Deadpool is such an awesome part of the Marvel Universe that he literally demanded an aspect inspired by his greatness. Thus the Pool Aspect was born. So we're just going to use that as any other aspect we would. Edited cards. Deadpool has edited some of the cards. These cards should be played using their improved text, including Deadpool's edits. New card type is player side schemes. Still have per player cost, amplify icon, some other keywords, and a little bit more of an FAQ. Let's go ahead and take a look at some cards. All right, let's separate these out. We've got his core set and his aspect cards for that. Then we've got his obligation and nemesis cards. He's got his own side deck and additional aspect cards. So Deadpool comes in with a thwart of 200 attack and 100 for defense. Or if you're playing, we ignore those zeros. Let's see, Deadpool Core, X-Force, the Regeneration Degenerate. Force Interrupt when you would be defeated. Instead, set your hit point dial to 1. Change to alter ego form and add an acceleration token to the main scheme. Hand size of 5, health of 9. Alter ego side, got a recovery of 8. Mercenary and Mutant. Break the fourth wall, discard a card from your hand, search your deck for a Deadpool event, and add it to your hand. Hand size of 6 on this side. And then his cards comes in with Cable as his ally, cost of 3, thwart of 1, attack for 2 and 3 health. Gets +1 thwart and attack for each acceleration token on the main scheme to a max of 3. Wade, you are my best bud. Then we have 1 exhausting personality, 0 cost event, hero action, choose. Place an acceleration token on the main scheme to stun and confuse the villain. Or exhaust a player's identity, that player draws a card for each acceleration token on the main scheme. Then we have maximum effort. Just 2 of those. 0 cost event, hero action, take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points, deal an equal amount of damage to an enemy. Meta Knowledge, 1 cost event, Hero Interrupt. When an encounter card is revealed, cancel all of its effects and discard it. Take a damage for each icon in that card's boost area. 2 Yoo-Hoos, cost of 1 event, Hero action, take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points. Remove an equal amount of threat from a scheme. Then we have a montage. As a resource, this card generates one additional wild resource for each acceleration token on the main scheme to a max of 3. Chimichanga Truck, 2-cost support. A response after an identity makes a basic recovery. Exhaust Chimichanga Truck to ready that identity. And then Arm to the Teeth, 2-cost upgrade. A response after you play Arm to the Teeth, search your collection for a weapon upgrade from any aspect and attach it face down here. As an action, exhaust Arm to the Teeth. Swap the card attached here with a weapon upgrade you control. Then we have 2 of Deadpool's katanas. Hero action, exhaust his katana and take a damage. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. Then we've got It Ain't Over, a 1-cost upgrade attached to the main scheme. Increase the target threat value of attached scheme by 2 for each acceleration token on it. Then this card is Fire, 3-cost event, force response. After your turn ends, if this card is in your hand, take a damage. Hero action, deal X damage to an enemy. X is the amount of damage you have sustained. So that is his core 15 cards. Then for his aspects, we've got Dogpool, 3-cost ally, thwart a 0, attack a 1, 4 health. Retaliate and toughness, when defeated, deal a damage to an enemy. Then Headpool, 3-cost ally, thwart a 2, attack a 1, 1 health. Response, after Headpool attacks and damages a minion, that minion attacks another enemy of your choice. Kidpool, 3-cost ally, thwart a 1, attack of 2 and 2 health. His attacks gain piercing. And Lady Deadpool, 4-cost ally, thwart a 2, attack for 2, 3 health. When defeated, defeat a non-elite minion. Barely a Scratch, we've got 3 of those. Hero Interrupt, when you take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 1 of that damage for each of these icons in play. Then Cut Upper, 3-cost event. Hero action, deal 5 damage to an enemy and stun that enemy. The Bomb, 6-cost event, max 1 per deck. Hero action, deal 10 damage to the villain, deal 1 damage to each enemy and hero for each of these icons in play. Get Ragey, as an action, ready an ally. That ally gets +1 attack until the end of the phase. And 3, I Got This, 1-cost events. Hero action, if the following icons are on 1 or more cards in play, get to deal 3 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme, ready an ally you control, and or draw a card. Then Not My Responsibility, 0-cost event. It's an interrupt. When any amount of threat would be placed on a scheme, you or your ally takes it as damage instead. Then you got a Pull Inspection, 6-cost event. Hero action, remove 5 threat from the main scheme, ignoring the crisis icon. Remove a threat from each scheme for each of those icons in play. Live Dangerously. Each identity gets +2 hand size, but it adds all the icons. Got some Self-Confidence. Double the number of resources this card generates if your identity has sustained less than 5 damage. Triple if you have sustained no damage. Self-Control. Double number of resources this card generates for your identity. Okay, so all these are going to be the same, just different artwork, name, and resource down at the bottom. So Self-Confidence, Self-Control, and Self-Preservation. Get Good, 2-cost upgrade. Reduce the cost to play Get Good by 2 if you did not win your previous game of Marvel Champions. Forced Interrupt, when a player would be defeated, they set their hit point dial to 1 and change to alter ego form instead, and then remove this card from the game. Got 3 healing factors, 3-cost upgrades, max 1 per player. Response, after the player phase begins, exhaust healing factor, heal 2 damage from your identity. Then Stick-to-itiveness, 2-cost upgrade. Hero action, spend a physical resource and exhaust this card. Ready your hero. Then we have Frenemies. Team up with Cable and Deadpool. Hero action, deal a damage Each to Cable and Deadpool, remove 3 threat from a scheme and 3 threat from a different scheme. Then moving on to our obligation, the Merc with the mouth. Give to the Wade Wilson player. Exhaust each ally control. Allies you control cannot ready. Other players cannot resolve player card abilities during your turn. Forced response, after the player phase ends, if you have not talked to this phase, discard this card. Well, that's going to be hard to do during the game, but it's going to get quiet when I'm playing that. Then we have our Nemesis cards. We've got the Butler, Scheme of 2, attack of 1, 3 health. When he schemes, place that threat on involuntary procedures if able. Then those procedures, after Deadpool takes any amount of damage, place a threat here. Then if there's 10 or more threat here, remove this card from the game. Tabular Rasa 16. Attach your identity. Treat your identity's printed text box as blank. Alter ego action, spend 2 mental resources to discard this. Then we have 2 mutated soldiers. Scheme of 1, attack of 2, 5 health. Comes in with toughness. After mutated soldier activates, heal all damage from it. Then our modular set, Crisis of Infinite Deadpools. When revealed, reveal the set-aside Deadpool minion and Deadpool Deeds side scheme. Shuffle the rest of the set-aside Deadpool encounter set into the encounter deck and then remove this card from the game. Deadpool, scheme of 2, attack for 2, 3 health. Gauges the first player. When defeated, deal Deadpool to the player who defeated him as a face-down encounter card. Deadpool Deeds. When revealed, place 2 threat here for each player who controls 1 or more pool cards. Anti-Regeneration Ray, attached to Deadpool, otherwise attached to the villain. When attached character attacks a non-villain character, treat the attacked character's text box as if it were blank till the end of the attack. Your action, spend 1 of each resource. Attach this card to your identity. And then you've got 2 Pool Eyes. When revealed, attached to the ally with the highest cost without Pool Eyes attached. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. Treat attached ally as a pool minion with a blank text box. A minion scheme is equal to its printed thwart, and it does not take consequential damage. Then we have Metacidal Tendencies. When revealed, deal 2 damage to each Deadpool core character. 3 damage instead if Deadpool is in play. If no damage was dealt this way, place an acceleration token on the main scheme. Then we have a stack of more Pool Aspect cards. So we've got Bob, Agent of Hydra, 2 cost ally, thwart 1, attack 1, and 2 health. Response, after Bob enters play, deal 2 damage to an enemy or remove a threat from a scheme. Got the Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Thwart 2, attack of 2 and 4 health, and a cost of 4. When a treachery is revealed, deal 2 damage to this character. Cancel that treachery's when revealed effects. Panda Pool, cost of 4, thwart 0, attack of 3, 4 health, and toughness. Break time. Alter ego action, take a group break, leave the table, read a comic book. When you come back to the game, heal on damage from each identity for every minute you're away from the game. Get in front of me, Hero Interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effects. The villain attacks you instead. If an ally or another hero defends this attack, draw a card. Got 3 mulligans. 3 cost event. Cannot play this card if you have played another card this phase. Discard your hand, draw a new hand. Draw up to your hand size. Got the Deadpool core ship, a 1 cost support. Exhaust it. Deal yourself a face down counter card. Put a pool ally into play from your hand. Plot Convenience, a 2 cost support. Exhaust it, choose, attach 1 aspect card from your hand face down here to a max of 3. Add 1 card attached face down here to your hand. Any player may trigger this ability. Then we have 3 ambush cards, 1 cost upgrade. Attached to a side scheme. When attached side scheme is defeated, discard a non-elite minion. We've got 2 bazookas, 2 cost upgrade. Hero action, discard the bazooka, deal a damage to an enemy for each of these icons in play. This attack gains ranged. Blackout, spend a resource of any type, move a threat from a scheme to any empty space above that matches a spent resource. If all spaces are filled, discard this card and confuse the villain. Got 3 distractions, 0 cost upgrade, attached to a non-elite minion. Attached minion cannot activate. Laser swords. Count as 2 restricted cards. Your hero gets +1 attack for each of those icons in play to a max of 4. Rock, paper, scissors. 1 cost upgrade. Exhaust this card. Choose a card in your hand and discard the top card of your deck. Using the diagram above, if a printed resource on the chosen card points to a printed resource on the discarded card, add the discarded card to your hand. Tic-tac-toe. Spend a resource of any type. Move a damage from a character to an empty space above, matching the spent resource. If there are 3 damage tokens in a line, deal all damage on this card to an enemy and discard this card. And then finally, War. A 1 cost upgrade. It's a hero action. Exhaust War. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take a damage for each of these icons in the boost area of that card. Discard the top card of your deck. Deal damage to an enemy equal to that card's cost. And that is everything in the Deadpool Hero Pack. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.